what? Already? It's like that. Hey, this is Cameron, and welcome to the reaction log. Whoa! Before we get into it, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a classical guitarist. You know, I'm pretty good. I mean, I think I am. University level, I'm going for a master's degree soon. I'm pretty invested in guitar. I like guitar a lot. That being said, I don't really know much about Tommy Emmanuel. I know that you guys have been asking me to react to him a lot, and just from, looking around, because, I know him a little bit. Of course, I heard the name, and I know that he's a steel string player, but I decided that I really wanted to do this when I saw that ad for Tommy Emmanuel's school on that breakthrough guitar ad video that we watched together a little while ago. You remember that? And the first thing he was playing was just this little da 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 da. Yeah, that sounds horrible. What?
Hi, I'm Tommy Emmanuel.
This little nursery rhyme number, and it was played on this guitar that I know was a $4,000 steel string guitar, but it still, despite that, sounded like chains were hanging off of it or something, just rattling and just all this noise. This is the highest end of this style of instrument, and it still sounds like garbage. So I made a comment about it. I was like, that sounds horrible. And some of you got upset at me. Some of you guys know that that's kind of the joke. I dog on steel string and electric all the time. Steel string acoustic is my favorite thing to dog on though, because I've yet to ever find one that actually sounds good. They all sound like pots and pans when you strum them. They just aren't fine instruments. They just aren't. Like a classical guitar. Granted, this isn't fair. That's how a guitar should sound. And then these steel string guitars, I mean, I'm just gonna click on a video really quick. Tommy Emmanuel teaches 4-step. What? Already? It's like that. It's yeah, it sounds great, man. Good job. There's no amount of money you can spend on a steel string that's gonna sound good. Listen, I'm a classical snob. I played steel string for the first 8 years of my guitar playing, and I never noticed it either. But then when you start playing fine instruments, it just is so hard to not hear that on a steel string. CGP, what does that stand for? Chords go plop. Chords. Type in the comments, what does CGP stand for? Okay, so, that's gonna be my main grievance throughout this whole video, so if that upsets you, you should probably just go ahead and click off. By the way, this is a highly requested video, so if you want to go ahead and give it a like or something, maybe try to push it. I've actually been meaning to do that, in the middle of the video, because when you like it, it pushes it, and then I get more popular and make more money, and then I feel more encouraged to make more of these videos. So if you like it, you should give it a like, and if you don't like it, you should give it a dislike. Be sure to do that. Tommy Emmanuel is honestly goated, though. Dude, please do Tommy Emmanuel properly. Take this for starters. You dismissed the great man like he was an old fart or this. Alright, so we're actually gonna follow the comment of Big A Lex G. Big A Lex G, how's it going, friend of the channel? You said that I dismissed him like an old fart. You sent me a video of him playing classical gas. That's what you guys have been saying that I have when I bought that new guitar. Alright, classical gas. God dang, dude, 28 million views. Alright, so we got a steel string guitar here. Oh, wait, what is that back there? That looks like an actual instrument. Oh, wait, it has a cutout, though. Never mind. Alright. Okay. This is the bridge burning that I've talked about. I'm just gonna make everybody hate me. Yeah! Fast runs, fast runs. What even was that? Is that, look at me, I'm gonna try to, reproduce whatever this... It's some little thing like that. Can we get the amazing slowdowner on that? Let's get half speed. So, I know that that's going to impress a lot of you hearing him do that. It's impressive. It's a cool technical feat, doing a fast scale like that. It's a pretty idiomatic scale and involves a lot of slurs and open strings. So, seeing that, I'm not super blown away quite yet, but let's see. Oh, let's not do him dirty by playing him half speed. Oh, now. Classical gas, more like Metallica's impression of classical, know what I'm saying? Yeah! Yeah! You know, I'm getting more of like a jazzy gas, honestly. I'd like to be smoking some jazzy gas right now, if you know what I'm saying. The whole classical thing, which I assume that's why you sent it to me, because I'm a classical guitarist, it's pretty not reminiscent of anything classical. It is cool. It's like, it's got, like, obviously what I'm playing is like nothing, because I don't know how to do this kind of picking. And like, you can say what you want about my playing, but I kind of understand how like fast guitar playing works. There's a lot of stuff that's not very classical, just like some straight up parallel fourths like that. Yeah, circle fifths, right? Yeah, it was kind of in like Dorian there. Let's actually hear it all together, because I'm pausing a lot and just kind of like identifying each of the things going on. Let's hear how it all fits. Love that. The practice of just hitting random notes in this kind of guitar playing is so funny to me. It's the same vibes as doing that. See, it's cool. It's like cool, fast, shreddy stuff. I just feel like there's not a whole lot of substance to it yet. It's just kind of impressive, shreddy, steel string guitar, played on a guitar that like doesn't really sound that good to me. I don't know. It's reminiscent of like Marson stuff, like the popular Marson stuff. It's all show. What else is there? Like, are you gonna listen to this like without watching him play? I don't think I would. And there's like shreddy stuff that I listen to. It's just a pop song. Like, it just sounds like a pop song to me. It doesn't sound like classical or anything like that. It has these turnarounds and transitions that like tonicize like as it goes, but it's always ending up in the same key. It's just going to the dominant and then just going back to the one. Not that that's like what's gonna make it interesting or not, but it's just a pop song arranged to be a shreddy steel string piece. Simple meter, simple harmony, flashy extra stuff that I feel doesn't really add that much substance. It's just kind of cool unless they're used to seeing it. This would not be a life goal of mine to be able to play like this. Like, I look at players with like the nuance of like the professional classical performers that we see today, and that's like a life goal for me. Hearing this, it's like, no, like this is like party trick. It's party trick time. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Let's keep listening. New section. Hey! We're going somewhere. Woo! Hey, that's kind of like reminiscent of Villa-Lobos or something. Yeah, dude. That totally added to the song right there. I don't know. Classical Gas, I feel like of all the ones you could have sent me, it's not like super interesting so far. It's like that vamp style of playing where we're hearing the same exact stuff over and over again. He's just doing like different fills around it. I feel like I've heard the same stuff so many times. We're only at 2 minutes in. Yeah. It's like, why'd you pick the notes of those harmonics there? Was it because, like, that's what the guitar's tuned to? It's almost like you don't even care about the music, you care more about the instrument. And I know that apparently he's not the one who wrote this, but I mean, that's just how I feel when I hear compositions like this. Not that there's anything wrong with playing idiomatically to the instrument. It just feels self-serving. Like, when I hear this, it just feels very, like, just guitar-y, which is cool. Like, I've spent my life playing music like that, but it's just not really what I care about right now. And by the way, you can care about this. This is just my opinion, and you can think that I'm wrong and that I like suck and like have no idea what I'm even listening to, because what I'm hearing is so freaking complex. I just couldn't possibly fathom it. You guys love saying that. Like, when I hear just basic music like this, that's like fancy, it's flashy, but the actual structure of it is so simple, and you're just like, hey, you freaking college educated classical musician, you don't even know what you're hearing right now. This is like mega popular, almost 30 million view music that like there's a certain threshold of complexity they can have for something that's so popular, and this toes it well because it's complex in a simple way. But you guys love saying that. It's like, you don't even understand what you're hearing right now. You're like looking into the eyes of God, going blind. You just don't even know. It's like, okay, commenter, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, this sounds like a freaking classic rock melody now. You're dragging. I'm just kidding. I know, it's hard. It's hard to play. I'm just making fun of him. Sounds like Van Halen now. The next one he sent me was Somewhere Over the Rainbow. This better be freaking good, I swear to God. Has he done any Bach? I bet he's done the Beret of 996. I bet he has. Okay, let's see this. This is Phil, whoever Phil is, and Tommy Emmanuel 99 playing Mozart. Wait, I thought this was Bach. What? No. All right. So this is Joy. Joy of Man's Desiring. Let's see. God, that guitar tone is just so beautiful. I mean, just listen to that. Like, literally, the electric guitar sounds so much better. If we had to rank them, honestly, I would say acoustic steel string. That's like the lowest form of guitar. And then the electric, at least the electric, you can play it softly enough to not buzz, and it's like kind of made for the electronics and being amped and stuff, so it kind of sounds better. Yeah, like the electric guitar kind of has a nice tone. It like kind of gets in your ear, and it's like, it's very like pleasant. It's not offensive. Yeah. Yeah, play your chords, Tommy Emmanuel. Let the electric player take the melody. Dude, they're going playing it a little quick. I gotta say, it's a really beautiful melody if you just sort of let it breathe a little more. It sounds like a pirate shanty when you're playing it this fast. It sounds like I'm playing freaking Donkey Kong Country 2. This sounds terrible. Why would you play it so fast? It's almost like, what's the point of playing it so fast? It's to be freaking self-serving, like, look at how good I am at guitar. And it's like you're playing super beautiful music. What am I listening to? Yeah, let's see if they play the second page of this thing where it modulates a whole bunch. Same key still. Go to the relative minor, and then the 5. I swear to God, if he plays that freaking melody in the same key again. The video's going on. Oh. Okay. Doesn't sound like Bach anymore. Okay, a little solo, cadenza in there. Oh. Hey! Yeah, that was good. Okay, I can't hate anymore. I don't remember. I don't have that part in my score. I don't remember this part. That was fine. My only real criticism of that is that it was way too fast. So that's also the style of what they're doing, I guess. I mean, they're shredders. They're shreddy shredders. So what can you say? Is he alive still? And let me actually say, Tommy Emmanuel alive? Yes, Tommy Emmanuel's alive. Hey, what's up, Tommy? Oh shoot, you can watch him tour right now. Tour dates, wee-oo. I'll see you guys there. I'll go check out Tommy Emmanuel. Alright, so he's still alive, which means that he could very well see this video. I'm criticizing him. I don't want to take anything away from his, like, technical ability, because it's clear that he is very, very good at guitar. Way better than I am. I'm sure when he was my age, he was worlds better than I am right now. Justice Marson is better at guitar than me. Better at classical guitar, I'm sure. He, like, studied formally at a young age. That doesn't mean mean that I can't criticize and share my opinion, but it does definitely mean that you can criticize me back for it, and you can say whatever you want in the comment section. And there's lots of great things about Tommy Emmanuel's playing. I'm pretty much just dogging on the whole steel string thing. It's a lot of wasted potential. He could have been a fine classical player. I don't know, it just baffles me that people like Marcin will hear Tommy Emmanuel, and you can hear like kind of the inspiration that Marcin had going from classical and playing the stuff. It's just amazing to me that somebody heard this and they preferred it to like just classical guitar. I sound like such a douchebag. I am a douchebag. What do you want from me? I don't even know what I'm trying to justify here. Like, I'm trying to get the point across that I don't actually have, like, hatred in my heart for anything that I'm doing here. Like, I'm just kind of messing around. And I'm at a point now where it's becoming quite common. Like, whenever I make a video about somebody, it's, like, kind of likely that they will see it. You guys mentioned Marcin mentioned one of my videos in some, like, talk show. It was in Polish, unfortunately, but somebody said that he, like, usually doesn't watch, like, reaction videos. But this purist, like, reacted to him and said they was impressed. But you know, like, just so it's out there, like, I'm just messing around. This is all a joke. This is like a comedy show. I do classical guitar stuff. This is the comedy show stuff that we're doing, where I'm making musical jokes. And the musical jokes are not for everyone because they're very polarizing. So, you know, just like, get over it, I guess. All right, let's end it with Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Let's get over with this video, Bo. I don't... Woo! I don't mind this yet. Ooh, let me hear that. It's said that Tommy Emmanuel is the greatest guitarist on earth. I don't think that that's true. He might be the greatest steel string guitar player, because I don't know if I've ever heard a steel string actually sound that good. Which is kind of funny, because he kind of presents himself as some, like, dad, like, who just, like, plays guitar for fun. But imagine if someone's dad just whipped that out. Just, like, this crazy, like, harmonic thing. And this is different. I feel like this wasn't the case in the last one. There's clearly a lot of attention to the beauty and the tone in what we just heard. And it was very, very nice. Very, very well done. Well played. Yeah, this feels much more reasonable now. Still gotta be careful with those steel strings. Yeah, like, maybe steel string just sounds good if you play it so softly. You just gotta mic that thing and just barely touch them. And they sound pretty nice, actually. See, like, stuff like that where the melody goes there, that first melody note, like, I just wish that the guitar could handle that note, you know? I just wish the guitar that he played, that I'm sure cost at least $4,000, could at least handle playing a high A without sounding like a pot falling down the stairs. That's not even his fault. That guitar just sucks. That's like all it is. Like, alright. That was all very nice. That ending, I disagree with. I think that that could have just been left open. And I guess it's an effect. We're going off to Dreamland. I don't know, it seems a little silly. Yeah, okay, so this is all nice. I like the playing style in this one much more. It's much more, I don't know if reserved is the right word, but like intentional and like the capabilities of the guitar he's playing. I'm making fun of like buzzing notes. Let me say this also, because I know that you guys are going to start doing this if I do this too much. Sometimes when I'm playing a piece, I will scratch a note. I'm not making fun of him for like missed notes that like buzz, like how mine happen. I'm talking about the guitar not actually being able to play that note. Like, I bet if you played an A on the first string on that guitar, it would sound like that A that he played. That's just what that A sounds like. You go to a guitar shop and pick up that guitar, and you go through. And you don't just immediately put that guitar up. You're just like, okay, no thank you. I don't want that. This is just something that I noticed with steel strings a lot. I think we can wrap this one up here. So this has been the roast of Tommy Emmanuel. If you have anybody else you'd like me to react to, feel free to throw them in. And let me go ahead and end it with this too. As an artist and performer, obviously he's like a top tier, well, he's a legend first off, and he's also insanely talented and thoughtful with the music that he plays. Like, it's clear that he has like very strong musicianship and artistry, and there's the flashy stuff, there's the stuff with more substance like this piece, and I'm sure there's other stuff too. You know, we only looked at like a few different videos of him. It's not really a great deep dive, I know, but there's always more videos because I post almost every day. But yeah, I mean, all in all, like, obviously he's an amazing guitarist, way better than I am, but I'm coming for you. I'm just kidding. I can still get as good as I can get, and that's the same for all you too. And we can go ahead and wrap it up here. If you want to get as good as you can get, feel free to contact me about classical guitar lessons. Not classical gas. I'm not going to teach you that kind of stuff. I'm going to teach you just actual classical guitar. Availability is limited, but feel free to reach out. Of course, head on down over to Rootin's Delight for some merch if you want some merch, of course. And yeah, anything else? Be sure to give it a like and subscribe, especially if you made it this far. And yeah, how's it going in the comment section? Is this one okay? Be sure to like it so it gets more people that aren't familiar with my content watching it, because those are the ones that are really gonna get upset at this video. That'd be pretty cool if this one could blow up like some of the other ones have, like the Jacob Collier ones. Though I think people are gonna defend Tommy Emmanuel a lot more, because they kind of left Jacob Collier out to dry in my videos. There was all just hate on Jacob. But let's see, I wonder what the public consensus of Tommy Emmanuel is. I bet it's pretty positive, if I had to guess. So this should be interesting. Alright, well, let's wrap it up here. I'll see you in the next one.